Yup, I bought Raycons. Well, I've been watching too much Dank Pots recently and went on Amazon and saw Raycon, the fitness Bluetooth speaker, on sale for $45. So I might as well bought it. And oh boy, this is the worst $45 I've ever spent. Well, let's get into the pros and cons as I do this review. Ooh, Jesus, let's get to it. So, the pros. What's good about this? Well, there's really not much. I guess you could say the speaker drivers in there was pretty decent, and the fact that this is waterproof. That's all I could think of. And what's bad about it? Oh boy, here we go. First off, apparently Rancan cloned off of a Sony XG300, as far as I remember, in terms of the speaker body. But I'll tell you, this fabric feels exactly like those you see on the fake JBL Extremes. It's terrible. And the plastic used over here, I wouldn't even dare to attach a strap on this. This thing feels like it's going to snap anytime. Hey, this plastic material is also pretty similar. And the finishing is also pretty similar to that of a JBL Extreme knockoff. All right, and another bad thing about the speaker is, you guessed it, sound. This thing sounds like absolute crap. It has no highs, it has no lows, and the only thing it has that is mids is muffled. You'll see as I compare it to the Tronsmart Bang Mini, which is already not a bassy speaker. You'll realize just how little low end this thing has. It doesn't go deep. It's not even loud. I mean, listen to that. This enclosure is well tuned, but for some reason they have to fuck it up on the software. Come on, Rayday. That's horrible. You could have done better. It's just an ATS chip. It's not hard to program. I don't know, get Xdobo to do it for you or something. I don't know. All right. And this, I hate the most. Just listen to this.
Raycon. Power on. Pairing mode. Connected.
Every time I turn this goddamn speaker off, it goes, Raycon. It annoys the fuck out of me. That's cancerous. Yo, I already bought the speaker. Stop selling it to me. It literally says it here. Raycon. I know it's a fucking Raycon speaker. You have to say it every time I turn it on. And not to mention, yo, if that's quieter, I would have coped with it. But that's loud AF. It's like the loudest welcome tones I've heard in every speaker. It's louder than the old JBL stuff, which is super duper loud already. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're thinking. They just like to advertise even after you bought their stuff. Look what I found on the box. They even advertised this. Dual drivers. Yeah. Now, apparently, a Bluetooth speaker with 2 drivers is a thing now. It's something to boast. Dude, it's a stereo speaker. It's supposed to have 2 speakers. It's supposed to have 2 drivers in it. What the fuck? You don't have to tell me that. And look at this box. Very, very insecure. All sorts of stuff on here. This has got to be the best speaker ever. I got to put everything I could think of that, describes the speaker in a good way onto this goddamn box, just so people would buy it probably, hopefully. No, although it sounds like crap, I'm still going to do it because people would probably buy it if I do that. Fuck. Yeah, this speaker, all in all, is not a good value even at $50. I'll tell you that. You have better options out there, like the Zika Roops. And, well, I guess... So, next I'm going to do is a sound check. Now, I will do a teardown, but since, like I said, this thing is waterproof, it's filled with blobs of glue. If I remove those blobs of glue, knowing how cheap this is, it's going to not have an airtight seal. It's going to sound weird. So I'm going to do the sound test first and then do the teardown. So let's get to the sound test. I'm going to be comparing it to these. All right, first we're going to compare it with the Tronsmart Mega Pro.
Raycon.
Yep.
Power on.
I know it's a Raycon speaker now. I for sure do.
Connected.
All right, before I start playing music, I'm just going to say, so I did a little listening real quick, and I realized just how quiet 50% on the Raycon is. I'm going to go 70%. All right, let's get to it. Starting from the Raycon speaker. All right, turns out the volume of the speakers and the tablet is not in sync. It's 2023. Apparently, they're still doing this. I'm going to turn the speaker up to the maximum and then control the volume from the tablet. All right, we're going to do 50%. Come to me. This is a Raycon playing. You are in my thoughts. I never stray from the heart of you. Come to me. And if we can't be honest, we can't be under the water. Okay, this is a Tronsmart in its default EQ. I'm going to switch it to the second mode, which in my opinion sounds the best.
Searching you, I wanna feel every part of these. Come to me, forever and a day, whatever.
Okay, Raycon.
Love you, set me free. The body that I give to you.
Apparently, there's also 3 modes. This is the default mode, which I think sounds the best. Here's the bass mode.
Bass sound. Pure sound. Balanced sound.
I'll leave it at default. Tronsmart. Alright, yeah, so I think that would give you a decent idea of how they sound. Let's crank it all the way up. Started from the Ray Day. I'll play another song. Alright, Raycon. Right, Tronsmart. Raycon. Alright, I guess that would give you an idea of how both of these speakers sound. Now I'm going to switch the Mega Pro to the Bang Mini. Alright, I'm going to start with the Raycon. Tronsmart.
It's just a dream I'm having inside my fantasies. Come to me. You are in my thoughts. I never stray from the heart of you. Come to me. And if we can't be on the surface, we can't be under the water.
Right, Raycon. Tronsmart.
Am I touching you? I wanna feel every part of these. Come to me forever and a day, whatever feelings take hold of you.
Alright, I said we have a pretty clear picture of how it sounds. Now I'm going to play another song. We'll crank it up to the maximum in the meantime. So let's do that. Alright, I'm going to start with the Raycon then. I'll crank it up to the max right now. Tronsmart. Raycon. Tronsmart. Alright, so yeah, I get an idea of which one's a little louder. The Tronsmart is a little louder. It sounds a little more full-bodied at maximum volume. See, the thing with Raycon is, I think with the first test track, when I had it on full volume, I don't think you was able to tell. But on the Raycon, they had volume pumping, especially in the second track when I played the Olo's Gadget track. It had some volume pumping. I don't know if you were able to tell, or I don't know if the camera, the microphone picked it up. Well, there you have it. That's a sound check. Now I could safely take this thing apart without worrying, ruining the airtight seal. I don't think I mentioned it during the video, but when I just got this out of the box, this rubber feet was already peeled off. Alright, I got the fabric cover off. Here's the woofers. I just realized, Rancan? I think you forgot to put the tweeters in there. It's clear that this is a cutout for the tweeter. It's even got the holes drilled for it, but they just decided, you know what? Tweeters are too expensive for a cheap speaker like this. We don't put tweeters in there, so we can scam people. Let's go. Let's just not put tweeters in there and just assemble it like that. We don't even have to redo the plastic molding. Just get it over with. What a cheap design. Let's get the speakers out. Have a look at these speakers. Alright, here's your woofers. They aren't even that good. MYL. Wow. I mean, at least it's got some vents here and there, but that's about it. I'm gonna do a quick free air test. Well, that's not the worst woofer I've ever seen, but it's not great either. Okay, here's the circuit board. I'm gonna flip this over, see what's on there. All right, you can see there, that's the battery. And looking at the circuit board here, oh boy, oh boy. 3-chip config. I knew it, I knew it. Chip number 1, ATS2819, Bluetooth DSP chip. Like always, this is the power management chip, and this is our amplifier. It's the FT3128. Apparently, that is a 22 watt per channel amplifier, but I bet you it's not doing that. It's probably doing, say, 10 per channel. Thing doesn't get all that loud. I mean, it's not quiet, but yeah, it's not the best ever. Well, not the loudest ever Bluetooth speaker. Well. That's the internals of the Rancans Bluetooth speaker. Would I recommend you buying this? Hell no. Buy something else. Buy the Zika Roots or whatever. Those sound better anyways. Or buy the Tronsmart. You're bound to find them on discount anyways. Oh, by the way, believe it or not, this thing has an MSRP of $150. Who are you trying to scam, Randan? Oh, Jesus. All right, that's enough of a rant today. This thing is just, making me depressed. This is a terrible Bluetooth speaker. Look at that, all that glue. Ugh, ew. If you don't say it's a Raycon, you thought this is a fake JBL Extreme. Jesus Christ. Well, there you have it. Don't buy it. Cheap quality and doesn't sound too good. I guess I'll be reviewing some other better speakers, hopefully. I have a X-Turbo Beast coming up, probably in the future. I think I got the Rockville version, but I'm sure it's the same tuning. It's the same internal components as well. So I'll do a quick teardown of that as well. And also, I would be doing the Tronsmart reviews. So, there you have it, people.